In the intense upcoming episodes of Royal Betrothal, the political struggle within the imperial court of Daning reaches a dramatic boiling point as Emperor Ying Guo fiercely confronts the entrenched conservative faction led by the stubborn left prime minister. The core of this power struggle revolves around the establishment of the women's civil service examinations, a groundbreaking reform passionately backed by Emperor Ying Guo to dismantle corruption and bring fresh talent into the administration. The story takes a thrilling turn when Meng Tinghui, an exceptionally brilliant female scholar hailing from Shazhou, overcomes all odds to win top honors as the grand winner, Zhuangyuan, in the Daning imperial examinations. Her grand victory parade through the bustling capital streets symbolizes a monumental triumph for women throughout the entire realm. Overjoyed by her historic accomplishment and sharp intellect, Emperor Ying Guo personally hosts a celebratory imperial banquet in her honor, warmly raising a high toast to praise Meng Tinghui and mark this glorious occasion. However, the celebratory atmosphere is abruptly shattered when the formidable left prime minister enters the hall with haughty defiance. Citing traditional court protocol and rigid legal statutes, the left prime minister boldly asserts that there are currently no vacancies across the 6 ministries, demanding that Meng Tinghui be immediately escorted back to Shazhou to passively await future orders. Refusing to tolerate such blatant interference, Emperor Ying Guo sharply counters by exposing the deep-seated corruption riddling the country. He openly calls out dangerous criminal syndicates and corrupt officials, including the Heihu Hall in Shazhou, the Huxiaogang in the capital, and treacherous figures like Ding Chong and Dong Shouzai. Demonstrating unwavering royal authority, Emperor Ying Guo executes a decisive countermove by appointing Meng Tinghui as the chief official of the newly formed Chawen Bureau, an independent investigative body operating entirely outside the jurisdiction of the 2 prime ministers and 6 ministries, answering solely to the emperor himself. Shocked and outraged by this royal decree, the left prime minister adamantly demands that the sovereign withdraw his command. Pushed beyond his patience by the senior officials' persistent insubordination, Emperor Ying Guo unsheaths a sharp sword and points it directly at the prime minister's neck, boldly demanding if the old minister truly believes the monarch is powerless against him. Despite the life-threatening standoff, the stubborn left prime minister relies heavily on his sacred dragonhead staff and the united backing of conservative court ministers to stubbornly insist that the women's civil service examinations must be permanently abolished. Recognizing that raw force alone cannot break this political deadlock, Emperor Ying Guo and Meng Tinghui strategically decide to counter the opposition through strict legal adherence and overwhelming moral righteousness. Meng Tinghui courageously takes the lead, representing female scholars across 7 prefectures and 19 counties of Daning. Carrying official recommendation certificates and a massive joint petition signed by female students, she directly confronts the left prime minister outside the tribunal. When the left prime minister harshly denounces their efforts, mocking their intentions as mere ploys to gain imperial favor, Meng Tinghui and the brave female scholars execute an extraordinary act of devotion. They dramatically press their bloody fingerprints onto a solemn blood oath, establishing a strict military pledge. If they fail to pass the upcoming high-level imperial palace examination, they willingly agree to be relegated into the low-status teaching guild, Jiaofang. With this ultimate sacrifice, Meng Tinghui forcefully challenges the left prime minister, demanding the official restoration of the women's imperial examinations and securing long overdue justice for all women across the realm.